while we are, there's recording in progress. Okay, we got it. May I ask that we mute ourselves as we do the presentation, so that we don't miss anything else in the discussion. Let me say, reconfirm again, we have my friends, my colleagues, people I work with, people that I've met with, that I've known for many, many years, that are in the group, that have actually just, taken onto this invitation without any proof whatsoever of what it is that I was inviting them to come and do. So I want to say to all of you, thank you so much for accepting without knowing what the details of what I was going to share with you is all about. It just shows the kind of friendship that we have, that we've shared as Murunga from all these years that we've known each other, that you trust that I will not bring you up and take your time off to come and tell you something that's going to waste your time, which I hope what we are going to share with you tonight is not something that is going to waste your time. A lot of the people who are here, Herman and Chris, are people that know me from the travel and tourism industry that I've worked with for many years. And some of them I've met recently, but some have been going on for a long time, like As Morongwa, As Jabu. She's my friend, she's my sister. We go to church together. We've gone through a lot of struggles together. Haurelo was at my graduation when I got my PhD earlier this year. She's my baby. She's joined me in here to come and hear the story that I really just want to share with everybody. So thank you so much for that. And we don't plan to take too much of your time, considering that it is the evening, it's nighttime. A lot of you have a lot of things that you need to do. So what we are here, I'm here with Mr. Herman Jansen van Rensburg, who lives in Mossel Bay in the coast. So you can ask him how it is in the south, there in the Cape. And I'm so happy that he's brought in our UK leader, Chris, who's also going to join in the presentation. So I will be able to outline to you what it is that we are going to cover. And then between Herman and Chris, they'll be able to share what aspect of the presentation they're going to share with you. So before we go, I just want to tell you a little story about what we are going to hear tonight. I joined Herman's team almost a year and a half ago as a user of their products. I wanted to see for myself what can be achieved with the product that I kept on hearing in some of the various groups that I was in. As we go through the journey of life, you come across some challenges, some health challenges, and you're finding some creative ways of being able to address them. Because nowadays we live in a world where there's too many fake things on the market, too many synthetics that are actually doing a lot more harm into your system than good. And so I discovered Herman and the team on my journey to be able to find things that can resonate with what I believe in and what I like to use in my own private space. Although I'm still exploring and learning, I'm pleased with what the products have been able to do for me, and I'm beginning to achieve from a business point of view, because what you're going to be hearing tonight is things that are you either going to use it for your own personal benefits, but you can also use them to expand your own business, to be able to earn extra income. And I'm not lying about this. And this is what the bulk of the story is going to be about, how you can turn this into a business opportunity for you to augment, to supplement your income in a very, very, in a very, very wonderful way. And so this is the journey that I started a year and a half ago, and I really just want to share this with you. Some of you may ask and say, Machachi, why have you taken long to share this story? But I wanted to walk the journey, travel the road. Herman kept on asking me a lot of questions, pushing me along. But I said, Herman, I want to see for myself. So when I do want to share this story, I'm able to share something that I can stand up and very proud of. And so tonight, I want to share these values with you, the values that got me to get into the business side of this journey. These are the values that drove me in the journey of self-discovery. As we get older, the value, one of the first one was that the way to get started is to quit talking and begin doing. That is one of the things that got me to say, quit talking, quit using this product, quit asking her a lot of questions, begin doing something about it. And I also guided by a value that said, whenever you see a successful business, someone once made a courageous decision to embark on that business journey. But also there was another motivation that drove me, was that opportunities don't just happen, you create them. And most importantly, you must be willing to take risks. If you are not willing to risk the unusual, you will have to settle for the ordinary. And so those are some of the values that have driven me. Those are the values that got me to embark on the journey, that I hope that tonight, when we share the story that we are about to share with you, will also, those values will also drive you, but much more than what it has driven me to come to this journey. And so without wasting much of your time, let me introduce you to Mr. Herman Jansen van Rensburg, who will cover the following during his presentation. And as I mentioned to you, Chris, whom we didn't know that he's going to have the time to join us, is also going to join in this journey. What they will share with that is why we invited you tonight. What is in it for you in this journey that we're about to share with you? And so the presentation will cover the life story and the business journey that Herman has traveled himself. And then, of course, he will give you the story of the products that we're about to share with you today. What are they all about? Who is making them? What are the ones that, what is it that they can do for you? But most importantly for you is how does the business work and how you can earn extra income for yourself. And most importantly, how you can join our family to begin the journey that I've joined a year and a half ago. And so without wasting much time, Herman, I want to take this time to hand over the presentation to you. I did not introduce you the way you wanted me to say, that Herman is very, very successful. He's a successful businessman. I think in his presentation, he knows that he needs to be able to demonstrate to you that he is successful and how did he become successful. And together, him and Chris will be able to let into their story and cover the important topics of what got us to be here today. So without wasting time, Herman, I'm giving over to you the presentation. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Okay, let's just give a screen share going. So then I can show you a PowerPoint, that I prepared. Now, obviously, how did I get going and what got us going? Well, you have to blame Chris Cowley for that, Barbara Cowley for that one.
I see Barbara is in with us. Wonderful. Thank you, Barbara.
Barbara joined us, yes. So, okay, let me quickly share my story very fast. Okay. Now, before 1994, just to recap quickly, when I was 14, I had rheumatic fever. And since then, I had recurring throat infections 10 to 12 times a year. And I needed antibiotics about 3 to 4 times a year. Then, when I was 18, I had myocarditis. And, well, in any case, the throat infections continued for many years. I became a teacher. You can imagine now teaching in a class and having throat infections. And sometimes I had laryngitis. I had to, I mean, that's quite a problem, hey? So, as a teacher, my dreams, didn't materialize. Reality stepped in. And I tried to earn extra money. My wife tried to earn extra money. She made tax suits, she baked banana loaves for home industries. I even sold cosmetics, eyeshadow, lipsticks and stuff. I had a plant nursery, selling plants, all in an effort just to earn a little bit more money. So we were quite busy and we struggled financially. We needed help. I then started to study my master's degree, and my salary increase would have been about 1,000 Rand in today's terms after 4 years part-time study. So Chris and Barbara contacted us and told us about this opportunity, and we immediately said, no, leave us alone, not interested. But they kept us contacting us and telling us how much they're making. And every month it was a little bit more and a little bit more. But after about 2 years, they were on a 2-week holiday. And then they came to visit us for 2 days. And they just mentioned that when they go home, there's a check of about 20,000 Rand waiting for them. And we said, how's it possible? You're on a holiday. And then they explained it to us. We got started, and here's the catch, or the catchphrase, whatever you call it. Within the first month that we started this, I made 3 times more than my salary increase would have been after 4 years part-time study. Now, I am a science and maths teacher, and that sum was easy to make. So I did not continue with a master's degree, would have put me in debt in any case. And 3 years later, we took more money home with a hobby than with a teacher's salary. So, long story short, I had a dream when I was young to have my own school one day, and then a few years later, I was able to start my own school. The school is now almost 25 years old. My throat infections cleared up. I haven't needed antibiotics now for more than 30 years now. Thanks to the products that we use, our lives has changed. My one son was dairy allergic, and we gave him some of these children products, and within 1 month, You could eat ice cream, drink milk, eat chocolates, not a problem. So our life changed, and I like now to help other people. I like to share what we do so that other people can also enjoy the benefits. Now, let me quickly recap on the health side. We know that chronic disease in the worldwide, this is the US specifically here, but worldwide chronic disease is on the increase. I just heard about 2 weeks ago that in South Africa, diabetes is now the #1 killer. That's reality. Cancer increased over the past 100 years, by many 1,000 years. I mean, it's crazy how much it increased. I'm not going to take time to discuss everything in detail. Now, the question is, with all the disease going on, and if you become a health nut, can you get the nutrients to be healthy? In a study of nearly 22,000 people, not even one, not even one, got all 10 specific essential nutrients in their regular diet. That's shocking. Are we supposed to believe that you can eat healthy and be healthy? Here's the reason why. Studies have shown that the value of a food has decreased, like spinach. Vitamin C content decreased by 60%. And here's some other examples of studies that show how our food value declined, unless you grow it yourself, organically and so on. Otherwise, we struggle to get nutrients from our food. And in America, about 80% of adults take daily supplements. And this is a tendency all over the world that people are taking supplements because they know they're not healthy and they want to be healthy. Take note what the WHO says here. Chronic disease causes 71% of all deaths globally, and the CDC says 80% of this could be prevented, delayed, or alleviated through proper nutrition and better lifestyle choices. Take note the last one. Proper nutrition, better lifestyle choices. That means we must make the right choices. And are we making the right choices? It's shocking if we look into the statistics, what is really going on. And now people go for supplements, but are they safe? I mean, there's so many supplements on the market. If you go to the shops, what do you buy? And how safe are they? So here's some ideas. When you purchase herbal supplements, what do you expect to get? I mean, if it says St. John's wort, you expect to get St. John's wort. Okay? But take note. New York State Attorney General reports GNC, Walmart, Target, Walgreens herbals do not contain the herbs shown on the labels. It's shocking. The one study in Canada, at about 60% of the herbal supplements did not contain the herbs on the label. Nature Made, for example, had to withdraw a lot of the products from the shelves because it was for the salmonella, staph, and other contaminants. So people go for supplements, but then they buy things that can harm them in the end. There's another one. A 2022 study found that 57% of dietary supplements examined some form of inaccurate labeling. So you can't trust the label. So, excuse me. Sorry. But unsafe supplements can lead to toxicity problems. Here's an example. This person, his liver was ruined because of green tea tablets or capsules. And then here's another one. Oregon sues GNC for selling spiked supplements. Shocking that you've got well-known companies even selling spiked supplements. Then what about shakes? Look here. Calcium and lead in 70% of protein powders. BPA even as well, even in organic ones. And the plant-based powders were even the worst. I mean, there are more examples there of the information. Even those that contain organic seals on them had heavy metals in them. And people think they're buying stuff that's healthy, that will help them. I hope you find this shocking because I'm trying to make you aware of what is going on in life. Research exposure contaminated supplements nationwide. Take note here. A staggering 800 dietary supplements sold in US stores contain unapproved ingredients. And you see, I've got the references there. I don't want to take too much time on this, but the problem is these things are happening. And that's where we come in. Here's another example of a synthetic beta-carotene that actually increased the risk of lung cancer. Here's another set of 21 multivitamins. Some of them contain lead, some of them didn't dissolve, and in the end, when the 6 best ones were tested on cancer patients, take note, it was tested by the National Cancer Institute of the US. Those who got placebos, no result, no change in the cancer. The 1,000 that got the actual 6 supposedly best multivitamin supplements, they were actually worse off. A 32% increase in cancer. That's shocking. They're taking things that are supposed to help them, but actually making it worse. Just a disclaimer. What I'm going to tell you now, share with you now, is all from a primary healthcare perspective. It's not a medical prescription. Because we feed the body and we help the body cope. Now, if you look at supplements, there are 4 criteria you have to look for. Firstly, are they made from whole food, human food that people eat? Not funny stuff, pond slime and acetylene and pine bark and all this funny stuff. Are they produced according to pharmaceutical regulations? In other words, is there a pharmaceutical license that stipulates if you say there is 5 milligrams of something in there must be 5 in there, otherwise you're in trouble. Are the products tested on people? And are the results published in scientifically peer-reviewed publications? Now the products I'm talking about comply with this and more than this. Okay, so that's what I can proudly introduce you to these supplements. The company that we represent, I'm such a problem might have mentioned the company's name, New Life, has got 32 industry firsts. 32 industry firsts. Just some examples. The first whole food vitamins and minerals. First to focus on cellular health. First liquid stable suspension with water and lipids. They can mix fats, in other words, with water. And the first protein isotyzing and even tasting. And both they've got some patents which other companies are now using to manufacture supplements and products as well. They're a leader in the industry. They've got several awards as being the technically most advanced company in the world in nutrition. Now, some recommendations, some of the things that I would recommend, and that's what I use myself. I call this a Fabulous 4 pack. It's a pack with 30 sachets that contains lipids and sterols, carotid complex, omega-3 salmon oil plus multivitamin and mineral enzymes in there. And they're a complete meal replacement shake, which are also used every day. And this can change your lives. I'm going to talk more about this. This meal replacement shake contains all 22 amino acids from non-GMO soy, whey, and other products and sources. Okay? So it's a very healthy source of nutrition for us. For vitamins, minerals, fiber, etc. And diabetics can also use this shake. Bridge the nutrition gap. Remember I mentioned early on, 22,000 people, not even one, got in 10 of the essential nutrients that they were looking for. So there's a gap between what we are eating and what we are supposed to eat. And this pack helps to bridge that gap. I'm going to quickly talk about the 4 pulls in there. Okay? The first was the lipids and sterols. That's a fantastic product. It's been tested by A&M University, and it shows that it promotes the rate at which cells can take in nutrients by up to 50% better absorption of nutrients. We talk about assimilation, and also it helps to remove waste out of the cells. And 2 scientists won the Nobel Prize for showing this. And there you can see the graphs from the study from Texas A&M University. I want to brag a bit about the company because the products we've got are excellent. Grain concentrates can be helpful for, these are stuff you will recognize. It's helpful for overall growth development, nutrient utilization efficiency, cardiovascular development, hormonal challenges. How many people suffer from hormonal problems nowadays? And you can see it helps with that as well. For depression or stress, for increased energy. I've got a lady that joined about less than a year ago, And she started with this product only the lipids and steroids, nothing else. And within a month, her problems of energy disappeared, a lack of energy. Her metabolism normalized within 1 month. Because it helps the cells get rid of toxins, it detoxifies the body. It aids the immune system. It slows down aging. Helps with better sleep and with weight management. See, there's so much. Another industry first. Now, this one is a patented one. It's actually so fantastic. The US Department of Agriculture also tested this product because they did not believe the company. And they actually, their results supported the company. They said to the company, patent this product. And you can see the results. It improves the immune system by 37% in just 20 days. But it also balances the immune system. So people with autoimmune diseases can take this. It will help them balance the immune systems. Okay? It boosts or balances the immune system. It lowers oxidation damage. Obviously, it slows down aging by up to 44%. Lowers the risk of death of coronary heart disease and cholesterol problems by up to 500%. Lowers the risk of various cancers and reduces risk of offspring developing asthma. If a pregnant mother uses this, it reduces that risk of the child developing asthma. Protect the cognitive decline, reduce the risk of strokes, reduce the risk of cataracts and eye problems, better skin, and slows down aging. So many things it's useful for. It comes in the fruit and vegetables. And here's the problem. We're supposed to eat between 7 to 14 portions of fruit and vegetables per day. Ask yourself, do you ever eat more than 3 a day? 3 portions of fruit and vegetables? I ask people so often, and very often they can only get 1 or 2. And that's why we lack this nutrient. We're supposed to eat oily fish twice a week. Most people don't even eat once a month. Now, here's a product that contains all 8 omega-3s. You don't stuff in the shops. They've got 1 or 2 or 3 of the omega-3 oils in. But here, all 8. And they regulated amounts as well. I know of a youngster, teenager in America that used a cheap omega-3 supplement from the supermarket and ended up getting a stroke. A teenager getting a stroke from a supplement. Terrible. You rather want something you can trust. And again, there's the study that shows it reduces inflammation by 68% within 8 weeks, plus other protection. So it's good for cardiovascular problems, for blood pressure, for sore joints, back pain, multi-cycle back pain, arthritis, a healthy brain, ADD, ADHD, hyperactivity, migraines, headaches, memory retention, so many things, mental disorders, depression, eczema, allergies or inflammation, digestive issues, prostate issues, better sleep, healthier pregnancies. That's an interesting one. And smarter and healthier babies. If a woman is pregnant, and she takes this product, it really improves the baby's intelligence and health. And there was an article a couple of years back in England where the British Royal Society of Gynecologists and Obstetricians actually recommended this product to pregnant women because of the purity and quality. If you take a shake, for example, this shake has been tested on people at glycemic control, safe for diabetics, contains protein, very high absorbability, contains fiber, all 22 amino acids, not just 17 or 14 or 18 or 19, but all 22. You need 20 to make proteins, the other 2 are needed to make things like neurotransmitters and antibodies and so on. No gluten contributing factors in there, 90% lactose free. According to regulation, the company can actually say it's lactose free. But no, there is a possibility of lactose being present, so they say 90% lactose free. No preservatives, no artificial sweetness or colorants, no GMO, etc. So it's just a fantastic shake. It's a meal replacement. It could be helpful for a healthy pregnancy and morning sickness. Healthy and safe alternative for infant formula. Quicker budget-friendly meal replacement. It contains all the amino acids you need. And here's another interesting one. Kidney and liver problems. Normally, if somebody with kidney problems, they must not touch a shake. This one actually helps the kidneys heal. It helps with insulin resistance, increase energy and focus, helps with fitness, sustainability, for also weight management program, and so on. See, it's just so many fantastic things it can do. Now, people, I'm just touching some products. There are in South Africa more than 80 products, and it varies from country to country how many products there are. There's a sugar balancer, very good for diabetics, exclusive formula. Okay, benefits, helps to manage glucose uptake, optimize insulin sensitivity, and maximize insulin receptor function. So you can see the fantastic product in terms of what it does. Also good for people with inflammation issues. And sportsmen all over the world use these products. And those are proudly South African. Many of the Springboks that won the World Cup, they use the products. But now, another problem we have are cleaning products. How many of you will take a cleaning product that you have and spray it into your mouth? Probably none of you. Well, the one that we use, I can do that. Not toxic at all. Because many diseases start in the home with toxic chemicals in the home. And we've got a range for this as well. We don't only have a nutritional range, we've got a home cleaning range that's non-toxic. We've also got a personal care range, shampoo, conditioner, and body lotion things, and also a marine, botanical, 100% organic skincare range as well. Also tested on humans. Here's a short video clip just to show you the cleaning product.
Many people are poisoning themselves every day without even knowing it. And these poisons come in from many places you don't even know aware of. Like our food sources, for example. We use, for example, for the shop, broccoli, cauliflower, other vegetables, fruits, and you're actually poisoning yourself. How we poison yourself is that farmers need to protect the crops. How do they do that? They take the broccoli, well, on the land still, they spray a wetter sticker, which causes the pesticides to clean the broccoli and other vegetables. So what happens then is the pesticide is stuck because of the wetter sticker that's sprayed on. So, why is that important? When they spray water to wet the plants, the pesticide doesn't wash off. So, look what happens now if you throw water on this. Look carefully, you can see the water is running off. See, it just runs off. Okay? It's like an umbrella. It's like an umbrella. But now, you do get non-toxic soaps you can use. Which you can use to wash off all this poison. Because poison causes inflammation. Inflammation leads to other health issues like blood pressure, cancer, diabetes, and many other issues. So, if I just put a little bit of this in, this is diluted. And so, non-toxic soap. Let's just take a piece of this separate. I just rinse it a little bit like this, not even as much as you can see. And pour the water over now. Let's see what happens now. Look closely, the water is running straight through. All the toxins, all the poison will wash off. So, now it's clean enough to eat. Well, you see what it is. You have a piece. And so.
Okay, here's another example. You see these tiles? Chris can tell you about this as well. Chris, are you there? Can you perhaps tell them about these tiles?
Yes, well, the tiles on the right-hand side, that's what they looked like on a roof here near Heathrow in London. And it was damaged by a storm, and they were old tiles, so you couldn't really get new equivalents. So the ones on the left, we just cleaned it with a general purpose cleaner. And on the right-hand side is what they looked like. And we saved like 7,000 or 8,000 pounds by just putting the old tiles back, and they looked spanking new afterwards.
Thank you, Chris. And I don't know if you can see the bottle I've got in front of my face here. Okay, that is the product you use there. And like I said, I'm just putting my money where my mouth is. Does it taste nice? It's not toxic. And it does that. How's that for a good quality product? Now I have to eat a chocolate or something afterwards to take the taste out of my mouth. Eh? Okay, but that's the product Chris was talking about. It's multi-purpose as well. Now, how does the opportunity work? Like I said, we've got lots of products. Now, normally business works like this. You've got the manufacturer on the one side, you've got the customer on the other side, consumer, and then there's wholesalers, retailers, reps, advertisers, and all these people in between. Now, if we can cut those people in the middle out, that's what Amazon does, for example. Okay, if you can cut those people in the middle out, take the product from the manufacturer to the consumer. The consumer can get a superior quality product for a lower cost. And that is where we fit in. We help people buy quality products for cheaper. So how does it work? This is a brief summary. If you want more detail, then we can explain another time, or you can ask Satya afterwards as well, or anybody, okay? Anyways, how does it work? You register with a company so you can use these quality products at a discount. And these are things you buy regularly. You have to, like cleaning products, you have to buy every day in any case. So you get a discount by buying these products. Okay, you get a registration number. So you can, just like having a card at some shops, like Macro, you can't buy Macro in South Africa without a card. Okay, so you use products what you want, when you want it, and you save between 20 and 40%. And in Africa, you get a free website from the company as well. You can read up more, order, send to other people, etc. Now, get training. We support you for free. You're not alone. We help you. That's why we're here today. We're helping Musatsi today. That's why Chris and Barbara are here today as well to help me. So I'm not on my own. And then we've got Monday evenings, we've got Zoom trainings, Tuesday evenings, we've got health talks, there are Facebook groups, etc. And like myself, I started doing this part-time. I'm still doing it part-time. Chris and Barbara already retired a few years back, so they do this full-time. But you decide how many hours, but the more you can put in, the more you'll get out. Okay? Now, here's something. I went to a shop, this was years ago. I walked in the shop, I saw a pocket of potatoes for R24.99. Now, believe me, that is cheap. And that was cheap then as well. You know what happened? I got on my phone. I phoned family and friends and said, potatoes here at OK Foods. Do you want a pocket or two? Okay. I bought some pockets and some of my friends came themselves later on. You know, I did the talking, but who made the money? OK Foods. OK Foods made the money. But I did the talking. Now, same here. We're sharing with you today an exciting thing that's changed my life, changed Chris and Barbara's lives, and will change many people's lives all over the world. We're sharing it with you, telling you about it. And that's what we say we must do. Number 3, share your business opportunity. Tell other people about it, you know, and introduce them to the concept, to the products. And if they, what do? They register just like you. And they start using the products, and they learn more, and they share the opportunity with other people. And that way more and more people are being helped. More and more people get healthy, more and more people have opportunity, they want to make money. But there are also people who say, no, thank you. But we get to that part in a moment. But here I want to quickly show you, if you talk to some people, they get their registration numbers, which means they also buy from the company just like you at a discount. So what happens next? You can talk to more people. And as more people register, the turnover increases. And from the turnover, the company pays you a bonus at the end of the month, depending on certain criteria. And they can talk to more people. And that way, more and more people are registering. Just one thing quickly here. This guy here, right at the top left, may start 5 or 10 years after you. But the system works in such a way he can actually earn more money than you, which is fair. Which is fair. The guy who doesn't work will make the money. Okay. Now what happens now? Those who don't want to register, they can buy the products at retail. That's their choice. They want to pay full price, that's their choice. Doesn't make sense to me, but in any case, you can make them your customers. You make a profit on them, and they form part of your turnover, which means you can get a bonus on them as well. So let's give an example. You get a few customers like that, And that one gets a few customers, that one gets some customers. What's the effect of that? The total turnover increases, which means your total bonus increases. So work smarter, not harder. You know a franchise system? This is basically a franchise system you can sub-franchise. And the franchise can actually make more money than you if the franchise works harder than you, which is fair. Okay, so a summary, just to summarize quickly. Number one, use products as you need it and save. Register with a starter kit. 2, get educated, use the support that's available. 3, help other people save money, help them register with a starter kit. And 4, people who don't want to register, they can buy the products from you at retail, and they can at least get the health benefit, so you can help them that way as well. So, want to join us in a quest to make this world a healthier and happier place? Help us help people to enjoy healthier lives. It might benefit you financially. Remember, you can get discount by being a promoter or distributor, and you can share the opportunity with other people that share it, and you can make money by sharing the products as well to people. And if you want to, you can even replace your job with this eventually. Which Chris and Barbara did. But I think there I just mentioned the ranges again, the different ranges. Okay, so you can see it's not just healthcare products. And what are your options? Ask for more information from the person that invited you, and register either, well, depending on which country, register as a promoter or as a member. A member was slightly different, but not all African countries can register as members. It's more Southern Africa. Okay, and they register for free but get less discount. Or you can buy the products. So you can save money, help stretch your budget, it helps you for those extra things you want, and also can make your dreams come true like it helped me. My dream was to own a school one day, and thanks to this, I got there. And I think, Chris, if you perhaps can share a testimony.
Well, I'll get Barbara to start, because she really started 33, 34 years ago when our daughter was ill. So Barbara can tell you how we got involved.
You see, I'm the brains behind it. I had the good brains.
Very nice lesson.
34 years ago, I had the good brains to start this business because I knew this is my retirement plan. But anyway, I started because my daughter was very sick. The doctor said to me, you know, let her take art classes. She's never going to be healthy. She always been on medication. And I just didn't accept it. I'm one of that rebellious people. I don't like to be told. I like to find out for myself, you see. So I went and did my research. I came across these products. And Chris and I even fly to San Francisco to go and check.
And to Germany.
And because I wasn't going to give something to my daughter who's 5 years old if I'm not sure it's going to change her life for the better. So the first thing I did, I changed the cleaning products, and there was an immediate improvement. Because remember, the cleaning products aggravate all respiratory problems. And then when I saw that work so well, I started putting her on the nutritionals. And within the next 6 months, she came off all medication. When we were in South Africa, she was in the top 10 tennis players in her age group in South Africa. She was a cross country. She ran the SAs in cross country. She did for Eastern Province, ran 3,000 meters. Nothing wrong with her. Today, she is 38 years old. Still nothing wrong with her. Did I listen to the doctors? My child would have been sick. So I'm sorry. That's why Chris and I, we are there to fight all these chronic diseases. You know, putting people on medication all the time, it is an absolute no-no. So, and you know, I never looked back since. I stopped teaching. I was a teacher. I was a maths teacher like Herman. That's where I met him at university, and he nicked all my notes. So
You gave it to me, don't lie.
I gave him.
All the summaries.
I must tell you, I made all the summaries, and Herman learned my summaries, and he got 80%, and I got 60%. I'll tell you, all the.
Now, who's got the brains now?
Well, at least after that, I had the brains to quit the teaching and went into business. So all I can tell you, we have a fantastic life in the UK. We travel about every second month. We go overseas somewhere in the world, and you know, we're helping people everywhere we go. Every day, Chris, I must really salute Chris. Every day we get a message from somebody somewhere in the world who say, my blood pressure is down, my diabetes is down. For the first time, I can stop medication. You know, we had a person here in the UK on insulin for 21 years. And after 21 years, he's off insulin, and the doctors told him, you were never diabetic.
You were misdiagnosed, probably, they say. And I say, where's that doctor there?
So all I say, you can look after your own health. You can change your life where the money is concerned. Don't let people tell you what you can do or can't do. You just go for it. That's it.
I just agree with my wife, Herman.
Okay.
And we're looking forward to working with each and every one of you. We would love to help you. We would love for you to come and visit the UK. I can show you around. So you let me know you're at the airport. I'll come and fetch you.
Thank you so much, Barbara and Chris and Herman.
Yeah, good job, Herman. Well done.